If you're thinking about selling your home, you may want to check out our full-service flat fee listings, which are designed to help you net the most money when you sell your home. I'll talk more about those in just a second, but first we'll take a look at the Cincinnati real estate market news for 2025 year-to-date and compare those numbers to 2024 year-to-date. First of all, new listings are up 5%, closings are down 3%, median sale price is up 6%, median days on market is at 11 days, total inventory right now is at 108 days, while active inventory is at 52 days. It is still a seller's market, but not as hot as it was when interest rates were lower. So if you want to net the most money when you sell your home, you need a better marketing plan, but you don't have to pay a 6% commission to get that because it comes standard with our full service flat fee listings. Visit our site at 513flatfee.com to find out how you can net the most money when you sell your home. The average mortgage interest rate nationally right now, according to Freddie Mac for a 30-year term, is 6.86%. That's up 0.05% compared to last week. It's obviously moving in the wrong direction. Everybody wants lower rates, not higher rates. So we have been between 6.5% to 7% for the last several weeks here recently, the last few months. So we haven't really seen much movement in terms of what's going on with interest rates. There are some experts that are still predicting that we may get into the high 5% range sometime this year. But those same experts predicted that would happen last year and we didn't quite get there. So if you're one of those potential home buyers who's waiting on the sidelines, so to speak, to start their home search, waiting for lower interest rates in order to start their home search, I wouldn't recommend trying to time the market in that way in terms of what's going on with interest rates. I would recommend to go ahead if you have a housing need or a strong desire to make a move and a home purchase as part of that plan, to go ahead and get your home search started. Take your time, of course, to find the right home for you. Be patient, but also when you do make that home purchase, get a fixed rate mortgage. That way you're protected against higher interest rates if that happens in the future, but you can also take advantage of lower interest rates in the future if that happens by considering to do a refinance if you crunch the numbers and it makes sense for you to do that. If you're thinking about selling a home right now, please understand that generally there's less demand than there was a few years ago from buyers when interest rates were much lower. It's a very similar market right now compared to last year. So if you talk to friends and family and they share their experience with you of selling their home and they try to give you some advice on what's going to happen for you, just ask them when that happened. If it was last year and it's a similar area, similar type of home, you might have a similar experience. But if it was a few years ago, it's going to be very different. There's just generally fewer buyers that are shopping right now. So you're going to see fewer showings and offers than people did a few years ago when interest rates were significantly lower. However, there are still very serious buyers out there. They're not shopping because of interest rates because they are relatively higher than they were a few years ago. They're shopping because they have a legitimate need for new housing. So generally, although we see fewer showings and offers than we've experienced a few years ago, we are still seeing very strong offers, sometimes at or above list price, depending on the situation and depending on if you market your home properly. And in negotiations, if you have a professional in your corner to leverage your position in negotiations, you can still get optimal price and terms for the sale of your home. If you have any questions about interest rates or the Cincinnati real estate market, how to navigate it, whether you're buying a home, selling a home, or doing both, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. If you're interviewing agents, you're looking for the right person to help you to achieve your real estate goals, I'd be happy to have that conversation as well. The best way to get in touch with me is to visit my website at 513flatfee.com. Scroll down the homepage there and click on the link to schedule a call so we can set aside some time dedicated to assessing your specific real estate needs. I'm Patrick Grosser with the 513 Flat Fee Real Estate Group at Fathom Realty.